Welcome to the Aro Benaiah Show, where we explore actionable strategy for business growth and entrepreneurship. The guest is Anthony Prichard, digital marketer, a marketing and video expert who helps small business owner generate warm, qualified lead through automated system and short education videos. Anthony specializes in turning websites and videos into revenue generating machine. It's really a pleasure to have you on the show, Anthony.
Yes, thank you, Aro.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to be a guest on a platform that disseminates the good information about what really works in the digital
Yeah,
marketing world.
thank you so much, Anthony. So, Anthony, what was it like growing up?
Oh, I think I was pretty lucky, actually. Growing up, I had a loving father and a loving mother, and they supported me in my athletic career. I was a very energetic young child, so I needed an outlet, and I learned that a really healthy way to release that natural energy as a young man is to just exercise and work hard and release the energy in a healthy way.
Yeah, amazing. So, Anthony, many business owners struggle to get lead out from their websites. What is the biggest reasons on warm qualified lead aren't showing up in their inbox?
The biggest reason I think is that they're not putting themselves out there enough. And it's because this was never taught in business class in university. And now it's becoming more mainline. If you're not using video, you're standing in the back of the line.
Yeah,
And you can jump to the front of the line real quickly in your competitive marketplace if you're leveraging the power of video. And it's just because video communicates 80% better than
yeah,
print or text or audio messages
okay.
because of the nonverbal language that's, the body language that's happening.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you. So you often say that nobody make any money when you are in a when you make business video. Can you explain what you mean and why videos alone isn't enough?
Yeah, that was a really good video I made in the middle of COVID, pointing out the reason why your marketing agency is not telling you to record video. It's because the agency doesn't make any money if you record video of yourself.
Yeah.
So, of course, that's why they're not telling you to do it.
Wow, that's a whole lot of insight there. Amazing, thanks for sharing. Short education videos are a core part of your strategy. How do they 10x a business user experience and lead generation?
Sure. Good question. Short educational videos. How does that lead to better lead generation? Well, because if it is true and video does hold a certain power, then each step along the way of the customer journey should be speckled with the right
Yeah,
amount of video. And so that there is a customer journey and it looks like a funnel, and there's a lot of ways to find yourself in the funnel at the top, and then it narrows down. So there's top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel type of shoppers. And you've got to make a video for each person at each level in order to invite them to come closer to being a customer.
customer, amazing from various ends. Yeah, that's really amazing. So, what is the role of automated appointments, scheduling in converting website traffic into paying clients?
Yeah, well, we look at it as three parts. The website's in the middle, that's the hub. Everything connects
Yeah,
to the website. On the back end is the database or the automated marketing tool, the CRM. This is where you prevent marketing waste by segmenting your customers. And then advertising is on the front end. That's how you pay for placement and get in front of the right eyeballs. So if advertising is then going to lead to qualified leads in your inbox, you first have to set up your database. And even before that, you've got to gain control of your website. And my company actually focuses on website repair. We know that there's a lot of WordPress website owners who have been improperly managed by freelancers who are winging it and trying their best to be entrepreneurs, and I don't blame them. But eventually, businesses find out that a freelancer poses a bottleneck issue that a team does not, where the freelancer is limited to their own scope of knowledge and
yeah,
experience and the number of customers that they have to be able to serve. A team is committed to a service level agreement and the collective intelligence. When problems arise, we can pool the group
yeah.
and through each one of their experiences find the absolute best solution. So we white label our services for many agencies, and in that way, they leverage the power of a team over the bottleneck of themselves.
Yeah, amazing. I think this is really lovely being that freelancers does not have much to actually more like offer in terms of they just a lone ranger compared to more like when you have a team to actually get to address the particular problem at a time using all their putting all their resources together to actually tackle the particular point that would be needed. Yeah, that's really amazing. So how has the rise of our smartphone videos and short form content changed digital marketing for small business owner?
The power of the media in the hands of the people. This is a highly sophisticated video marketing weapon. It's the biggest club in your bag. If there's anything that can move the needle, it's not your laptop. It's not an expensive DSLR camera with lots of lenses. It's the ability to pull back the curtain and show what's probably mundane to you as the business owner, but is the information that your customers are curious about.
Yeah,
They want to see how the sauce is made. And you
behind
can
the
still
scene.
hide the amount that you put in, but they want to understand the value of what they're paying for. And so a nice peek behind the curtain is enough to gain trust with a lot of people.
Amazing.
Well, this is a controversial topic, obviously,
Yeah,
because the people who answer phones currently don't want to talk about this. But your business has a knowledge base and it's your proprietary information. And if you enter that information into an intelligent automated tool, then you can leverage it to reduce the cost of labor. And one of those that's been already in place for a decade is automated phone call answering. And
yeah,
people are becoming more and more used to that because they know, even on the other end, that they're going to get a better experience because the AI has the knowledge that they're looking for. So it's a new, modern, adapted, and I think another way for small business to jump ahead because of the cost has come way down.
yeah. Amazing. So what is the number one thing a business owner should actually know about video marketing to see results?
That it's going to take 20 times longer than they think it's going to take.
Mm,
But that nobody can do it except for themselves. And in order for them to delegate somebody else to do it, they're going to have to go first. I mean, they are the jungle knife fighter. Their name is on the company, basically.
yeah,
And so leading by example is how leaders lead. And even if it's not for the long term, the business owner needs to go first. And that's what they don't know. And that's what they're not expecting. That they're going to have to sit in front of the mirror and repeat
yeah.
a script through memory 20 times, looking themselves in the eye until they get the one that they're proud of and that they're happy of. And that's just normal at first. That's what it takes. So get ready.
Yeah, it's really lovely being that unlike bigger company where more like the name of the owner doesn't have to come and speak volume. But in here being a small business, yeah, you have to just do it. You have to be more like at the example first. So looking ahead, what do you see as the big next trend in digital marketing for small business? And how can they stay ahead of the curve?
Yeah, that question I think hinges on the difference between small business marketing and corporate marketing.
Yeah.
For entrepreneurs, they need to use corporate as the leading edge, thereby allowing them to make more mistakes, but then adapting the tried and true tools for corporations. And where it used to be enough to just have a website, it's not good enough anymore. And so you got two directions you can go, Aro. Like we talked earlier, you can go to advertising to the left,
Yeah.
or you can go to the database to the right. I guarantee if you go to the left and you start with advertising, you're going to waste a lot of money. And there are still very profitable organizations like carpet cleaning, for example, that just focus on the advertising, and they're wasting so much money because they're not doing the foundational work of setting up the catcher's mitt,
Database, yeah.
the database. So
Wow.
start there. And, there's one most widely accepted database among digital marketers, and it's only 2.5 years old, is created by the Traffic and Conversions Conference in San Diego, California, and it's called Go High Level. It's very inexpensive and fully capable of automating with AI and tracking your customers through their journey.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much, Anthony. So, Anthony, can you tell us about the service you offer and how you help small business and more like with digital marketing and how they could actually reach out?
Yeah, thanks, Aro. Our offer, and this is my favorite thing to do, is to search for irresistible offers with your LLM. But our offer, which actually didn't come through an LLM, but is a great irresistible offer. It's a great example of an irresistible offer. For anybody who has a WordPress website, we will repair it in 24 hours or less for only $48 guaranteed. If you're not completely satisfied with the repairs that we do, then we'll issue a full refund, and we will support the repair for 7 days afterwards. So we feel like it's a absolutely great way to demonstrate what it's like to work with us and a team compared to a freelancer. We know that your business is on the line with your website, but that's our offer, and it just allows us to find out if we're going to be a good fit with the company or not. It's not a promise for anything else.
Yeah. So do you have more like a stories of a small business that you have actually helped and the outcome that was just more like a testimonial from our audience?
Sure. Let me think of one that's relevant is a cannabis business. The effects of cannabis have been more widely researched and the laws have changed. There are still some regulations on what you can and can't do, but it's also difficult to collect transactions online when you own a CBD company. And these are for helping alleviate pain in animals and humans. This is not any sort of psychedelic effect. And so it's difficult, it's challenging. There's a lot of IT mumbo jumbo, and verbiage.
Yeah.
And for a CBD owner who just wants to focus on their products and their customers, it's too much to handle the marketing IT support. So our ongoing support helps her do seasonal offers, which she coincides with her email marketing. So that when they come to the website, it looks just like the email and they can take on the offer right away. Offers are really where the marketing hits the pavement. If you've got irresistible offers, you can continue to pump the gas pedal on your business. And we love just being there, ready to provide 24-hour around-the-clock support.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much, Anthony. So, Anthony, from our audience who would love to reach out, connect with you, and listen more to you, how can they reach out and where's the best platform?
Go to wpsprints.com. You can click on the quick fix offer and connect with me on my calendar, or check out anything else we've got on our website. You can also go to YouTube. We've got lots of videos, and Facebook. We've got to drink our own Kool-Aid. I think the best way to evaluate a digital marketing person is if they are a practitioner of their work. Because if they're trying to sell you something that they're not doing themselves, then you have to question if it actually works or not.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you for sharing such actionable strategy for turning videos and websites into real revenue. Yeah, listener, you can actually more like check out Anthony's work on the link to the website that will be available on the show notes. Yeah, it's really a pleasure and an honor to have you on the show, Anthony.
Awesome. Great being a guest. Thanks for having me.